first went to the lake when I was about 17. And in those days, the lake was very competitive, and they always had the lanes up for the training of, the competitors. You could swim all right up to the end of the lake as well. You weren't sort of cut off. And there was a raft there you could swim to, and there was a big old diving stage you could jump off if you wanted to.
I first met Ruth when I joined here in 1948. She was a young person then, and very attractive in those days. I rather fancied her. It's amazing to think now she's 90 years of age, and here's me, 82. I think the membership was as small as about 350, and consequently I more or less knew all the people came here, particularly the young people, because we were into swimming competitively. And every week, I think on a Sunday afternoon, we had a water polo match. Now this was enjoyable for all the people because it was an opportunity of getting out and about. And there was also competitive swimming. From the competitors' point of view, they didn't like coming to Henleaze Lake because they found it the water so cold. They thought it was a distinct advantage in our favour, and in all probability it was. And one of the fellows I remember was a fellow called Ray Legg. Now Ray Legg swam in the Olympic Games in 1948, and he swam for Bristol Central Swimming Club, very, very well-known club.
There were a group of old ladies that used to come in every day, and they used to always go under a tree over on the looking up the lake. On the left side of the lake there was a tree there, and it was a very sheltered spot. Everybody tried to get there, but they were always there first, and you'd hear them saying about the temperature of the water, what was it like. There were about 8 or 10 of them. They used to come in every day, and they were marvellous old ladies. They really were. During the war, of course, we had lots of members that were lost for various reasons, in the Navy, the Army and the Air Force. And it was very sad. We had lots of young families, and they all came down with their mothers and fathers, and there were quite a few of them. And they all came down to the lake because obviously you couldn't get down to the beach because of a lack of petrol and transport. So it was wonderful to go there. And we used to have the committee members used to take it in turns to make tea, and we always had trays of tea, and it was lovely, it really was. It was the first winter of the war in 1940, when it was a terribly cold winter, and the lake froze over to quite a good depth of 9 inches, I believe, and so we were able to skate on it, and it was really good, and it was very nice. And the only snag was, after skating on very smooth ice in an ice rink, here the water was all bumpy, and you had this bumpy ride of skating. It was very beautiful, actually. It's become a little bit more efficient as regards, the number of people they have in the club, and also the way they run the club is very, very good now compared with what it used to be. Because in the old days we only had one superintendent, and he started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and he would be there at 9 o'clock at night. He did that every day. He didn't have a day off, and he didn't have very much money. It's more efficiently run now, and more business-like in every way. And the staff are very nice.
I knew Mervyn and Maureen, both as friends and as superintendents for Henleaze Lake. I knew them also as teachers for Bristol Henleaze. Their legacy with the lake will go on through thousands of children who they have both taught over many years. Mervyn somehow treated the lake as his own. He welcomed you to the lake, a happy, jovial man who had a smile, a cheery wave, and the odd penchant for a picnic basket, and he obviously knew the best ones and where they were. We have lost a very charming man and a lovely lady from the lake, and all their very personal qualities of which they brought to the lake, and their understanding of the people and the swimmers within it.
Yeah, it has to be done up there at least. Tell Mark.
I come here because it's really nice fishing. It's tranquil, peaceful, no problems. No one comes down here to trouble you or anything like that. And you know, we all come down here to do a bit of work, help out. I used to come down here when I was a kid, climbing over the bars illegally poaching. Poacher turned bailiff. And yeah, you know, it's just such a beautiful place to come, the wildlife. Good bunch of lads fish down here. And we all sort of mucking together and make the place what it is. It's like a jewel in the crown for being in the middle of a city centre sort of area. You know, you've got the old housing estate one side, the other side, and we're smack bang in the middle, and it's just a nice piece of tranquility after a hard day's work to be able to come down and just relax and enjoy your fishing. The type of fish we catch down here, we've got decent carp in here, roach, rudd, pike, tench, bream, a couple of freshwater eels, perch, but mainly most of the lads that fish in Henleaze Lake, most of us fish for carp because you get a better fight out of them.
I was asked to make a piece for the lake, so I just thought I'd do something what would be called water spirit. And I thought about it. I wanted to do a woman because it is inspired by my very good friend Judith, who is the best water spirit I know. She's a mermaid. So I just tried to do something what would be about her, plus include all the people who love water as well. They come here not just to swim up and down like people go to swimming pool. They love water and they like tranquility of the place. It's partly also a creature. It could be also an animal or fish. So it's somewhere in between, and it should represent my love for this place and also to express how special it is here.
The straw bales are found to clarify the water, so that's what we're doing.
I like the lake because it's so beautiful and lovely.
Yeah. Why? I like the lake because I get to see all my friends because it's close to where everyone lives, and it's really quiet and not busy.
I like it because it keeps me fit and it's really refreshing.
Oh gosh, it's been my lifeline. Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without the lake. I really don't. I've had so many happy times there. When I had my young children, I used to take them there and meeting all my friends and the families that were around at the time. And it's been lovely to go there and have this marvellous escape during the summer. And it was the moment you went through the gates, you were in a different atmosphere. You forgot all your problems, and there you were, sitting in the sun, going in the water and having a lovely time.